Thank you. Have a great one. Today is Saturday, February 27th, and it's a rare no festival day here at Epcot. Festival of the Arts ended on February 22nd, and Flower and Garden Festival starts on March 3rd. A lot of the topiaries are already up between Food and Wine Festival, the Festival of the Holidays, Flower and Garden Festival, the Festival of the Arts. A big chunk of the year here at Epcot is taken up by festivals, which I have zero complaints about. I love the festivals, but it's also nice to just get those no festival days in. So I'm gonna bring you along to do some of the things I do when there's no festival going on. And also there's some pretty big updates going on here, and we're gonna take a look at them. The first update I can see are these newly installed flagpoles. This is part of the whole redo of the entryway to Epcot. Ever since the new fountain was installed, we've been waiting for more, and this is more, and there's still more to come. Normally during festivals, there's decor and theming for that festival all over this entryway area, but right now it's all clean and open. I love how you can see rainbows inside of the pillars. And the flagpoles are up on the other side too, right over there. Construction, or should I say demolition, continues here at the Innoventions building. We've been watching that come down for quite a while, and now it's pretty much a skeleton. Very interesting to watch this happen over time. I can't wait for these walls to come down and see a big open area here and what's to come for Epcot's future. Can also see those lights right there, and those lights shine on Spaceship Earth at night. But Spaceship Earth is going to be lit up at night in a whole new way for Disney World's 50th anniversary. Disney has released some concept art that looks pretty amazing for what Epcot is going to look like at night to celebrate their 50th anniversary. Here's the first Flower and Garden Festival topiary I'm seeing. It's Woody, Bo Peep, and her sheep, a little toy, and some blocks. Look, Woody's even got his string. And wow, you can really see the gutted Innoventions building from over here. Wow. So as I mentioned, Flower and Garden Festival has not started yet, but they have started to set up the topiaries. I just saw my first one. We're gonna look at a bunch of them today. They're the highlight of the festival, but also the special food, special drinks. There's just a lot. It's a beautiful festival. And of course it signals the coming of spring, and like summer's coming, and a beautiful time here in Florida. And I celebrate my birthday at Flower and Garden Festival every year. It starts the day after my birthday this year, so I will be wearing my birthday button on opening day. Plan to be here. Excited. Over there I can see the Butterfly Garden Festival tent, the Goodness Garden. That's always a really popular part of Flower and Garden Festival, so we definitely plan to check that out. Say hi to the butterflies when that opens. Another really popular part of the festival are these floating topiaries. They're so pretty. They're going to be all over the place. And the butterfly topiaries are out too. The Figment photo ops from Festival of the Arts are still here. I'm not sure how long they're gonna keep them. They should just be permanent. There's a taller one and a shorter one, because everyone loves them. Oh, there's a Lion King topiary. That's pretty epic, especially with the sun behind it there. Don't look now, but there's a donut in the sky. Pretty recently, one night, like, I don't know, a few weeks ago, I saw a monorail test running on the track outside the park, but it was late, like after the park closed, and I haven't seen any since then, but hopefully soon we'll be seeing monorails run through Epcot again. They're really a beautiful part of the landscape, and they add so much. The whole park really comes alive during Flower and Garden Festival. I really feel like Epcot is at its most beautiful during this festival. It really is in bloom, as they say. All these bright colors. See the Mickeys and the flowers there? And the flower design in the flowers. It's over the top. Beautiful. I'm loving that they've unveiled the booths. Like, they're not covered anymore. They're out in the open, and they've got a coming soon sign on them. It says March 3rd through July 5th. Wow, that's a long festival. It's gonna run all through summer. That's kind of great though. So this is gonna be honey goods. Look, they've even got a little display here. Oh my gosh. I see what we're here to see in the background, by the way. Pay no mind to that, because we're going right that way. The World Showcase Lagoon will never look the same again. Let's discuss this. Breaking news from here at Epcot at Walt Disney World. Epcot has installed a Stargate. This ancient portal will allow us to travel across the galaxy and forge alliances with other civilizations known and unknown. What could go wrong? Of course I'm kidding. I've been waiting to say that all day. What's really happening is that Epcot has rolled out the centerpiece for Harmonious, the brand new daytime fountain and nighttime show that will light up the night here at Epcot. We still don't have an opening date, so we don't know when this is coming, and there are still more barges to come. Right now we've only got the 2 platforms and the 1 centerpiece out, but wow, it is huge. And it really does look like a Stargate or like some kind of something from Star Trek, something the Borg would bring. I don't know, it looks pretty intense. So again, during the day, this is gonna be a fountain, so there's gonna be water coming out of it. It's not just gonna be like big hulking things like this. And then at night, it's gonna be a big, dazzling nighttime show. But right now, it's pretty interesting to watch all of this roll out and take place. You can see the American Pavilion directly through the center of the Stargate. I mean, barge. The friendship boats have had to kind of rework their routes around the World Showcase Lagoon because of these new platforms. I like waving to them. This all looks pretty wild right now, and it definitely does completely change the view on World Showcase Lagoon, and it definitely does block the view of some of the pavilions. I'm gonna try to reserve judgment until I see it all in its glory with the fountains turned on and all of that, but it always was nice and peaceful to look across the lagoon and see all the pavilions. I just love Florida skies and clouds. Nice to see the Disney princesses going by. The character cavalcades seem to be a thing that's here to stay, at least for quite a while, and everybody loves them, so like, keep it up, Disney. I think what I want to do now is make my way around the World Showcase, and there's a few things I want to check out and show you, and then who knows what we'll get into. Let's do it. Happy to see Muppets back represented. It's so funny to see Miss Piggy with the harmonious barge behind her. And then adorable Kermit, of course, on his bicycle. That cute cavalcade just came from the France area, moving towards the UK area, and while I'm here I want to stop and take a look because it does look different from different angles throughout the park. Like, it doesn't look as big from over here, but it still looks pretty big. I just want to show you from different angles. A Remy topiary's made his way right here in front of the Ratatouille ride area. The ride hasn't opened yet, but he's on a big piece of cheese. But the walkway is open. I showed it to you pretty recently. I don't know, time's hard to keep track of nowadays, but I did walk through when it first opened. Let's check it out, see if anything's changed in there.
These things, it's Starbucks.
Nope, no discernible changes back here. I've seen a lot of pictures that make it look like these construction walls are down, but they're not down. I guess it's just people like taking photos because you can see over it. Maybe if you're really tall, you can get a better view. From the Skyliner, you can definitely get a better view. It looks really pretty back there. It does look like a queue has been sort of put in place for the crepe eatery. There's gonna be a to-go window and there's gonna be a sit-down inside from what I understand. And there's gonna be both sweet and savory crepes. Walking through this area and thinking about the creperie that's gonna open just made me hungry. I looked for dining reservations and instead of putting a time, I put now. By putting now, it shows you walk-up lists that are available. And it'll show you things that aren't available by looking at a specific time or looking for dinner. So I got on the wait list for a Spice Road table, which is super yummy, and it says 5 minutes. They're gonna send me a text when my table's ready. Seeing as there's no festival going on right now, there aren't festival food offerings, so it's a great time to try Epcot's restaurant. That was really quick. I just got a text that my table's ready. It's right there, but I just wanted to show you another kind of view of it from the other side of the World Showcase Lagoon. It looks a lot smaller from over here. It's still a big hulking beast, but it doesn't look as large because it's further away, of course. Here we are, Spice Road table. Let's go check in, let them know I got my text. There's a really huge line for to-go drinks right now, but we got a table. Got a nice indoor table seat. and we can stare at the Stargate all day. It's actually kind of hidden behind the island in the middle. You can see a lot going on in there, like a lot of stuff, you know? Here's the menu if you want to check it out. Just hold your phone camera right up to that. There you go. I got my favorite thing on the menu here. This is a sampler. We've got grilled lamb kefka with tzatziki, radish, and cherry tomato confit. This is tiro pitahaya. This is cheese-filled phyllo, or phyllo, I think it's phyllo, and cucumber tomato relish. So it's like a thin, delicious bread. The spiced chicken, ras el hanout, and za'atar yogurt. It's like a perfect, just perfect little sampling of 3 really good dishes here. This is my dinner view. I don't really know which is my favorite out of these. They're all really, really good. There's no spice in there. It's just savory, really juicy, tender meat, really soft, and with a nice creamy sauce. Let's try this beauty. Ooh. See, it's filled with cheese. It's just a really nice, light, like cheese pastry. Delicious. Let's see how spicy this chicken is. It's got a yogurt sauce to cool it down. It's kind of similar to like a butter chicken flavor. And it's got some naan bread in here. Yum. Really, really good. Not a lot of spice at all, really. I've actually been watching cleaning crews out cleaning the lake. It's kind of cool to see. Since the sampler I had was pretty small and I saw a dessert platter on the menu, I had to get it to try. This looks really pretty and nice. So what this is so we've got a spiced cake called karadopita, we've got a baklava, and we've got an almond and marzipan cookie. Very pretty presentation. I've had a lot of baklava in my life and I love baklava, so this has got to be it. It's like layered, delicious pastry with like honey all over it, but I've never had karadopita. So this says it's a spiced cake. I don't know, it looks good. It's like honey, it's like really soft, sweet honey, but not overly sweet. It is spiced, like, I don't want to say gingerbread, but like that kind of spice. Like not spicy, but like a spice. That's delicious. This cute marzipan cookie, let's try it. Oh, it's really good. It's very, very like almondy tasting. Very almondy, very sweet. Almost a little like lemon hint in there. I don't know, really good. Better than expected. Like it looks pretty, but I don't know. One thing about baklava I know is that you get like sticky honey all over your hands, so I'm gonna use my fork and knife. The main reason I got these desserts, even though I don't tend to focus on sweets a lot, is because these are not traditional sweets. They're really different than the kind of regular desserts, oh, don't slide away cookie, that you would get in a theme park restaurant. It's just something different and unique, so I thought, let's give it a try. It's like soft and bready inside. See, it's like sweet bread really more than a cookie. So I honestly don't think I'll be able to finish the whole dessert tray, even though it's really small portions. I had little bits of each of it, but I want to know what that is. And I tried, like, it's hard, it's not soft, so I'm gonna bite it. I still don't know what it is, but it tasted good. All right, all done, we're heading out. Bye Spice Road, you were great. I really love Spice Road Table. They recently updated the menu and I always recommend getting the samplers because you get a little bit of everything. And it's kind of like tapas style anyway, like small dishes. Everything's just really good. It all tastes like good quality, delicious yumminess. And it wasn't too much. It was like 3 tiny things for the one sampler and 3 tiny desserts for the other. So I feel really light, not full at all, and great. Voices of Liberty, I think I just missed their performance. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. At least we got a tiny little bit of it. I could hear it from across the World Showcase. But here's another view of the Harmonious platforms. Wow. I walked over here by the American Pavilion stage and I'm watching the sunset back there through the trees, just looking at the stage. It's such a beautiful area. And then there it is. This is a really interesting view of the Harmonious barges because they look different from here. They just look really different. So when you're on that side of the World Showcase Lagoon and you're looking this way, you see the America Pavilion right through that circle. But from this direction, you would think Epcot would be through it, but no. But I guess, you know, depending on where you are, you're seeing different things, but it's just also like technical looking. I'm just so curious to see it all at work. Look, there's like a tractor. There's a tractor out there on the water. Look at it. I love watching all this work go on. I find it really interesting. I hope you do too, if nothing else. Oh, look at how beautiful Epcot at sunset. I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's the most beautiful park at sunset. Actually, it does look like there's one more show. The last Voices of Liberty show for the night looks like it's at 6:50. Now it's around that beautiful sunset time of day, and I feel like there's one thing that would make this day perfect. Maybe we can get on a ride? I don't know what the lines look like, so it may or may not be doable, but if it is, let's try to doable it. I like to stop at each country and just look at how beautiful they are. Look at that golden cloud. You can actually see the Harmonious barges over there. You can see that circular centerpiece right there. Oh, I can actually, I think, hear the Voices of Liberty performance just starting over there. Oh, it's just breathtaking. It really, really is. As I'm walking around the World Showcase, very, very slowly, I'm stopping in every country basically to admire the country area and also admire the sunset. It's so beautiful. From different angles, the Harmonious platforms look really, really different. We're looking sort of from the side here of the big circular centerpiece. I mean, they look interesting from every angle, but they also look different. So I just want to share that and just stare at it. Just want to bring you the sights and sounds of Epcot tonight. The Mexico Pavilion's looking un poco loco with a huge line just to get inside. The Margarita booth looking equally packed with happy customers.
As the day fades and dusk turns to night, Epcot comes to life in a delightful celebration of Disney music.
This is Harmonious, or a representation of what it will be.
Where the magic of possibility awaits.
Ooh, that kind of gave me chills. Ooh. So Harmonious, I mean, that's what we're seeing out there. That's gonna be it. Wow, that was really cool.
Stars in an endless universe. Each of us is unique. Each of us shines bright, filled with ideas, hopes, dreams. These are the sparks that make us who we are.
In fact, the heart of everything we'll be doing in Disney World will be our experimental prototype city of tomorrow. We call it Epcot.
So this show kind of goes on continually all day.
Storytelling invites all of us into a world of new possibilities.
Flags. Fountain. Super cool. I love to pop in here, watch it again and again, see what changes, see what's new, and just get re-inspired for what's coming to Epcot. Head back out into the lovely dusky evening. I hopped in line for Test Track and it all happened so fast. I'm inside. Well, the line's not going fast, but just kind of getting myself in line and getting situated happened quickly. The wait time says about 40 minutes, and I found Test Track to generally, when it says 40 minutes, it usually is 40 minutes. It could be like 20 or 30, but it tends to just take a while just because of social distancing and cleaning the cars and all of that, but I still find it worth it. I was thinking about, what do I love about Test Track? Why do I love this ride so much? I think it's because it's a combination of a dark ride and sort of a roller coaster almost feeling ride.
Monitoring road surface. Connecting to OnStar. SIMCAR performance data acquired. Commencing SIMCAR off-road and extreme weather sequence. Capability test results displayed and verified.
Now let's see how your vehicles compare when it comes to their efficiency.
Scanning SIMCAR for optimal engaging EcoScan for aerodynamic efficiency. Drive systems analysis. Hyperspectral imaging in progress. Commencing responsiveness test.
Okay, the responsiveness data is now being synchronized.
Automated driving technology verified and active. Responsiveness data.
Here comes the final test.
Energizing for power test.
We're just kind of sitting here. Oh. Way to lose your hat.
Displaying power test results.
Oh, we're like in a pile-up right now.
Your Chevrolet custom concept vehicle designs compared with the SIMCAR after you disembark.
While I was riding, I realized that like circular thing that you drive through, it looks like the Harmonious platform. Coincidence? Well, you know, I just had to do it. I saw the Stargate. I told myself, Jackie, don't touch it. Don't stare at it too long. Don't look into its eye. But by golly, I looked at it for too long, and now I've been sucked into another galaxy. What on earth am I gonna do? How am I gonna get home? Think I can hitch a ride on that thing? Maybe if I just hold on, I can just... Oh, here we go. Bye. It worked. I'm back at Epcot. That was a close one. I was starting to wonder how I was gonna get out of that pickle. Woo. They've got more new Test Track merch. By the way, I was wearing that shirt recently and someone asked where I got it from right here in the Test Track store. All right, there was a line to get into Mouse Gear. I was about to tell you what I was doing, but I had to get in line, so let me tell you now. So let me tell you what's happening. We're inside Mouse Gear right now. This is sort of the main gift shop here in Epcot. There's one specific thing I really want to see if they have. I don't know if they're sold out. I don't know if they have it, but I saw it recently on the Walt Disney World, the Disney Parks blog, actually, the website, and I want it, so let's see if they have it. All right, so the Disney Parks blog posted this as if it was a new thing in February, but apparently I was just told they've been sold out for 6 weeks, so there are no pass holder ears. That's what I wanted. That's a bummer. Oh well. Oh wow, I just noticed the moon. I just found a relaxation station. That's an area where you can remove your mask. I'm drinking a little water and just breathing a little bit, completely socially distant. Now there's other tables in here, but there's no one at them. I'm the only person in the relaxation zone right now. And it's right in front of Mission Space and right next to Test Track and right next to Mouse Gear. It's like kind of tucked away. I actually didn't know this was here. So while I've been standing here and I drank a Powerade, the moon rose higher into the sky and it's right above Mission Space. It looks so cool. That's just one of those big, bright, full moons that lights up the whole night sky with its beautiful golden color. It's a Buzz Lightyear topiary right there too. We're gonna take a closer look at all the topiaries once Flower and Garden Festival starts. So I walked over here by the water just to take a look at the platforms at night. There have been some nights where they've been lit up doing testing. It doesn't look like they're doing any right now. They actually did a little bit of fireworks testing the other night. I was here for the last fireworks testing before that, but I didn't catch the most recent one. I'd love to catch the next one. It's 8:13, the park closes at 9. I feel like having like a cold Starbucks drink. Maybe I'll try the iced matcha green latte. Yes, thank you. There's a star right above the barge, the platform. See it right there? It's lined up right above it. I don't know, but also the moon is lined up right over the Mexico Pyramid. Oh, it's so cool. It does taste like matcha if you like matcha tea, but like iced, cold obviously. And it's just ever so slightly creamy, but not very creamy, very, very light, very refreshing, hits the spot. It's been very humid today, if you can't tell by my theme park glow. Yeah, very, very humid. Take breaks, go slow, stay hydrated. I pretty much finished that, just a little bit left. So, finish this up, I'm gonna head out. And I'll try to keep you updated on what's going on here at Walt Disney World, at Universal, at all the parks and attractions here in Orlando. And I'll keep bringing you out of the way cool hidden gems, different things like I did with the Hot Pot restaurant the other day. Hopefully you guys saw that and liked it. I took you to a cute little robot Hot Pot restaurant. I have a huge list of places like that here in Orlando, all around Florida, and on travels all around the US and the world. So like, it's all gonna happen just, you know, over time. I mean, the list is just huge. You know, as things open up, I want to take you on more outdoor adventures, so I hope that you're ready for just a lot of variety. Like before the world shut down, when we used to go to comic conventions and toy shows and yeah, all that stuff. I started out this channel with the intention of it being an extension of my blog, where I'd cover like Renaissance festivals, comic conventions, toy shows, trips to Walt Disney World, trips to Universal, like a mix of theme parks and also cool, unique, nerdy, fun stuff. So I hope to continue to be able to do that as more things open, and also keep you updated on Disney World, Universal, and all the cool stuff going on here in Orlando. So make sure you stay tuned, and if you're new, please subscribe to join in all the future fun. I thank you all so much for watching and for joining me. Anything exciting that happens, I'll be bringing it to you. I'm sending you all lots and lots of love. I'll see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.